Black versus Trunks. Yes. So it seems like in this episode, at the beginning of it, where we all had our speculations on whether Trunks would somehow be saved by somebody else that would randomly come out of nowhere, and it seems that Trunks could save himself. Now, the fight between Black and Trunks was fucking amazing. I loved it. It seemed like Trunks was sort of out of his league, but at the same time, I guess he must have had a rage boost and kind of was kind of on par with him for just a split second, and then it went downhill. But seeing how Trunks basically used his sword to kind of act as a fucking boomerang and literally knock a blast out of Black's hand, that I don't know if that was supposed to be some kind of like evil spirit bomb looking thing, but it was kind of fucking cool to see it. But Trunks uses it as a boomerang, comes right back to him, and then into the explosion, it was a big distraction. He goes into Capsule Corp, gets into the time machine, and as soon as he comes out of the rubble, Black sees him, and he's just like, oh, you think you're just gonna get in a fucking airplane shit and leave? No. I guess he shoots like some kind of like evil Kamehameha wave looking at him, and Trunks escapes, and he tries to use his key to really sense where Trunks is, and he can't sense him at all. So he's like, where did he fucking go? He's disappeared. Like literally, where did he go? This is when it gets kind of comedic, and at the same time where we were like wondering why Trunks was looking the same way he did last week's episode. And we see that Kid Trunks is, you know, basically being like homeschooled, and Pilaf gang's there, you know, they're being homeschooled with him because they're kids and stuff. And Pilaf basically is helping Trunks, Kid Trunks, with his basically division, his multiplication. And we see that he basically explains the whole form of multiplication with an old man's perspective. And it's fucking hilarious to see that. For what we've been waiting for was Trunks to come back, and we see that they're all eating outside, and Kid Trunks kind of senses something for a second. He's like, what the hell is that? And then he's like, whatever, you know. And then boom, future Trunks shows up in the time machine. Now Trunks and everybody else is kind of like, oh shit, what the hell? Trunks is like, let me go check this shit out, you know. Somebody go get, you know, my mom for a second. And they go and try to go get Shuda. Shu go gets Bulma. Now, this is where it gets interesting, because Trunks, you know, wipes it off, and he's like, oh dude, there's somebody inside, holy shit. And you know, Pilaf's like, yo, there's a fucking Capsule Corp, you know, logo on there. And he's like, what? And he's like, holy shit, is this an invention that I didn't know we were working on? Now, Bulma gets on the scene, and she is like, oh shit, oh fucking shit. Guys, go, you know what, just get out of here for a second. I gotta go and get this fucking communicator so I can talk to Whis. We gotta get Vegeta here. And everybody's like, what? Why the fuck we gotta get Vegeta here? So she gets on the phone, well, communicator with Whis, and the first thing she is like, you need to come, it's an emergency. Everybody's like, oh wait, we're trying to eat, you know, and we just ate, and we know, no bitch, it's an emergency. Trunks is here. And now this is when Kid Trunks starts to get a little confused here, because Pilaf, they're not making it any easier on him. They're like, oh, maybe this is your older brother, or maybe this is Vegeta's illegitimate fucking child with somebody else, and that they were keeping secret from you. And Bulma has to like shut them the fuck up, because they're like, look, you're not making this any easier, can you just be quiet? And Vegeta, they all wind up on the scene. First thing Vegeta is like, Kakarot, get some senzu beans and bring them back so we can get what's going on. Now, I'm like, oh, you know, that's Vegeta, you know, you can sense that he's worried. So it's just like, okay, I like this. I like where this is going. We see that it cuts back to Black, and he's like, I don't know where you went, but I will find you. Like, who do you think I am? And it's like, what? What's going on, Black? What the hell? What you about to do? Whenever Trunks gets up, he has that reaction that is priceless, because he sees Goku and then he ultimately thinks Black and tries to attack Goku. That is freaking epic. But as far as Kid Trunks in this episode of being freaked the fuck out, like it had to come that way. It had to be. He's like, they're calling him Trunks. Holy shit, what the fuck's going on? So I'm pretty sure right now in his mind he is like putting 2 and 2 together, and he's like, this might be me. For this episode, you already know what I'm gonna give this episode. A fucking 10 out of 10. Automatic. Auto-fucking-matic. The fight scene was beautiful. There was one thing that I didn't like about that. It was whenever Vegeta was on the scene looking at Trunks. Like, he kind of like went to lean back and he didn't look right. But other than that, like, the whole fucking episode was amazing. I love this dark tone that we're getting in this future Trunks arc. Like, no one is safe, really. 10 out of 10. If you haven't seen it yet, you really need to go see it right fucking now. Now to get to the preview that we get for next week. Versus Goku, Super Saiyan, kind of arguing, you know, maybe fighting a little bit. Trunks has still got that, you know, Black mentality right now going on. He's kind of, you know, a little pissed, maybe trying to get a little bit out of it, but he's not, you can tell he's not going to do anything to Goku. Because, I mean, Goku stopped his punch like it was nothing. Like, he was just like, what the hell are you doing? Like, you know that this is not going to work. But getting to see that is amazing, and also seeing that Black shows up in the present. Goku is going to fight Black. Now, to me, I would personally like to see Vegeta, you know, ultimately fight Black too. That would be amazing, especially if Vegeta somehow killed, you know, Black. That would be amazing at the end of this, because then when he kind of gets to kill a Goku that maybe is not a Goku. I mean, Black's putting it out there that he's not really Goku. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I think he's not Goku. I think he just maybe be something that was created to look like Goku, but he's not Goku. Because, I mean, think about it. He hasn't went Super Saiyan yet. Now, if he goes Super Saiyan next week's episode, then that'll shut me up. Because then I'll be like, maybe he might be Goku. Maybe. But, oh my God, let me know what you think of this week's episode and next week's preview episode, guys. Give me your comments in the comment section below, your speculations, your theories of what's gonna happen. Last week's episode did really well. I enjoy listening to you guys and reading all the stuff that you were saying that you thought was going on. So let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed, smack a like on the video and also subscribe to the channel. $25 giveaway once we hit 1,000 subscribers, guys. So subscribe. I'm icjosh and I am out. Peace. So let's look at the daily bonus. I logged in not too long ago and I seen this and I was like, well, holy shit, you know, this is pretty cool. And it's awesome to see.